Families and friends, Dwayne Francis, aka Muscle Man, one of the victims of the Lauderhill shooting in the Blueberry Condo in Lauderhill, Broward County, Florida, has transitioned, and with the attempt to bring closure to the whole situation, I've acquired a small clipping of the funeral, and I'm going to, talk a little bit about this. I'm going to run the intro, give you a little time to forward on upon a live here, because I saw it going, and most of the time, when me shut down the thing when I forward in, So this is some clippings from the funeral of Dwayne Francis, aka Muscle Man. The one of the young Jamaicans that were taken out by Jman in Lauderhill, Florida, in the Blueberry Condo, in Lauderhill. Stick with me, ladies and gentlemen. Share up the file for me, leave your comment. Give me some interaction. You know how the algorithms work. I'm Rastafari, soldier of Deep Roots TV. We're going to talk a little bit in the night.
So from them mix with the fire, them have to mix with the lightning. Them mix with the lightning, them have to mix with the thunder. Them mix with the thunder, them got to mix with the world. And they so black people put the wicked them under. Hey Babylon, me see them a fret and them a wonder. Who flashy lightning and who roll the thunder? Deep root flashy lightning and him roll the thunder. Babylon, me see that them a panda. Look how much of the youth them well them fret and kill, look how much them put under. How much of the youth them well them send a dove cut ya. Where Babylon the fire burn no longer. Babylon the proofs full of say you can't turn ya. Fire king, Rastaman and real fire king. Whoa, fire king, Rastafari soldier real fire king. Yeah, balalang bang,
Pick up Deep Roots TV. Respect, make sure to tune in here every time.
Give thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking at Muscle Man, and Fordlawd right there. These are the two young men that was abruptly taken away from their families October 19, 2022. And this tragic situation occurred in Blueberry, Lauderhill, Florida, in a place in Lauderhill they call Deep Side. Allegedly, it appears that Jman had some kind of encounter and interaction with these young men, and 3 others elicited from the vehicle and snatched their lives from their family. These young men have families, have young children, and today was the final day that, we rest Muscle Man, finally send him off. Now, I personally wasn't at the funeral, so I just got a chance to touch up some of the video. So I have a little clip here. But ladies and gentlemen, as I told you early on in the week in an update with Jman has received a change of plea after filing some paperwork. So it appears that, he's now charged with 2nd-degree murder, which is murder without the intent. As I said, don't want to stray off of the victims. Fordlawd and Muscle Man was taken out October 19, Lauderhill, Florida. And over last week, Fordlawd was laid to rest, or they had a funeral for him in the Lakes area. And over the weekend, it appears Muscle Man was also laid to rest in Lauderhill area. Now, like I said, I have a little synopsis, some clips from the funeral. And I wanted to take the moment to encourage the people man, woman, and children to love one another and to cease off for the vicious violence. We have taken it from, say, 5 to about 20 now. Jamaica has recorded over 1,300 murders, and they are majority by a firearm. And it's unfortunate that we continue to snuff out our brothers and sisters' lives, so it's like we have no remorse, we have no care, no love, none at all for our brothers and sisters. And it's time now that we put some values upon our life, ladies and gentlemen. It's unfortunate that Muscle Man, Dwayne Francis, and Fordlawd had to be taken from their families so early. And it's a shame. And every day, situations like this continue to occur. Every day, you can look in at the news and you can cite the same disturbing news. You can hear mothers with the same old story and friends with the same old story. 3 young men right now in this whole ordeal have lost their life not because Jman is not dead. This is a crippling thing to be on a young man's record, because even if him survive to get out of jail, this is damning for his reputation. Not good at all. A Muscle Man have left young children, families, friends too early. And this is too a familiar story. All of us have had friends and families that has been abruptly taken over the silliness of gun violence. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has offered an amnesty and has announced that over 75 firearms have been turned in. Mr. Chung said it was a success, but it doesn't matter how many are turned in when our mindset are like a hair trigger. It's unbelievable. Same old familiar story. If you wake up in the morning, tomorrow morning, you're gonna hear it again. We're numb to the violence. We perpetuate what we hear in our music and sip on TV. And most of all, what we see in our homes and in our day-to-day community. We now go blame the violence that we perpetuate on the music alone and the movie them alone, because we have to know, say, Jamaica is a violent island. It's always been. That's where the pirates would stop over. So believe it or not, most of us are children of those pirates and our genetic makeup. So you see the people them come with different programs now for behavior modification, cameras, tags. Why the jail now work? So now we're gonna have a whole society of criminal, a prison planet. Y'all guarantee, like Bob Marley say, you can't tell the woman from the men. You can't tell the criminal them from the good people, because they in your house with you. Them right next door. Them they at the ball field with you. Them they at work, school. In this time, people, you have to be careful where you go, who you hang out with, Because sometimes you don't even know that your good friend is a criminal. You don't know what kind of work some people are do out the road. You don't know. And this time, everybody got a locator, a geographical locator called a phone. So the system will place you at the location. If you're at the location, you are guaranteed everything plug up, everything hook up. At the internet, I have a little clip when we put together with somebody a youth name one guy that's singing at the background here, so I'm not gonna really hear it. So you can see the bulk of the clippings them we have when we put together. Share up the file for me, leave your comments, people. It's really a somber situation to see so many young lives from Jamaica being taken, being dashed away in the prison system, in our funeral system. We are so intellectually inclined where we can advance everywhere we go because we have a Jamaican mind. It's unbelievable. People say we continue to destroy our own kind everywhere we go. Home, broad, in our own yard. I don't know what we call that. I tell you, say, Jamaicans tough, we hard. See the piece of video here? I'll reason a little bit more. It's just a sad situation, people. You know, I say that youth we are singing name one God. Just try to bring some closure to the people them we follow the situation and the family them here. Cause you can't see you're not touched by this whole case here. You guarantee. Everybody have a family member will face a situation like this. Check out the video and we'll continue to talk.
All of my life it's been just war. East, west, north and south it's war. I'ma tell you say now make nobody reach far. Hey, this is the thing called the unity strength. People need a change, yeah. Rearrange, yeah. Oh, unity is strength, that's how we know. Love in your heart, cherish it and it will grow. Unity is love, get it from above. Rebuke the evil thoughts, every ghetto you fill up. Unity is strength, that's how we know. Love in your heart, cherish it and it will grow. Unity is love, get it from above. Rebuke the evil thoughts, yo. Hey, sometimes I want to wonder why we can't live in a peace. Your atrocity and blunder I see on the street. All need to live up, find some love in our heart. Stop create violence and a pass bad remarks. Watch your actions and be careful what you talk. Keep your family together and not tear it apart. Fear the Lord and you be wise, so open up your eyes. Absorb knowledge and pump off them disguise. Evil fight you on the way to watch and make you realize. Full time youth you keep your eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize and you have to realize. Deep root arise, we arise. Well, unity is strength, that's how we know. Love in your heart, cherish it and it will grow. Unity is love, get it from above. Rebuke the evil thoughts, every ghetto you fill up. Unity is strength, that's how we know. Love in your heart, cherish it and it will grow. Unity is love, get it from above. Rebuke the evil thoughts, yo. To the worst kind of way the family stick together. Mother, father, auntie, uncle, cousin, sister and brother. Foundation of family and mama and dad. Love your niece and your nephew. And that you know fi do. If you don't do all of the above, John go vex you do. And you can't deprive yourself a slice of life one couldn't. Here are some wise things that we all need fi do. And I am mother and your father so your days can be long. Glorify your brother earth and elude corruption. Not cherish evil, doing rebuke every evil man. Dance war and violence, divide a nation. Division in the region lead to desperation. If love in your heart, more I can see you wave your one. And help me sing my song, me say unification. And that man I go use and burn down Babylon. You have to say me right and you can't say me wrong, yo. Unity is strength, that's how we know. Love in your heart, cherish it and it will grow. Unity is love, get it from above. Rebuke the evil thoughts, every ghetto you fill up. Unity is strength, that's how we know. Love in your heart, cherish it and it will grow. Unity is love, get it from above. Rebuke the evil thoughts, yeah. Oh, sometimes I have to wonder why we can't live in a peace. Your atrocity and blunder I see on the streets. We all need to live up, find some love in our heart. Stop create violence and a pass bad remarks. Watch your actions and be careful what you talk. Keep your family together, not tear it apart. Fear the Lord, you will be wise, open up your eyes. Absorb knowledge, pop off them disguise. Evil fight you on your make you realize. Full-time youth, so keep your eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize, you must realize. Rise, we arise. Deep root, unity is strength. That's how we know. Love in your heart, cherish it and it will grow. Unity is love, get it from above. Rebuke the evil thoughts, every ghetto you will love. Unity is strength, that's how we know. Love in your heart, cherish it and it will grow. Unity is love, get it from above. Yeah. You just can't stop the unity. God, the unity is purity. Yeah.
When the trumpet of the Lord shall sound, and time shall be no more, and the morning breaks, eternal rising. And the moon is called together out of when the road is called yonder, 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 when the road is called yonder.
When parents have to bury their son, it's not a pretty thing for me. When parents have to bury them daughter, it's not a pretty thing. I mean, that's just tragedy 101 when a parents have to bury a child. So, me just ask a man them and a woman them out the man. First think of your mother and your father. Think of your youths them. And know what you are doing in life. Cause me I tell you say life long enough. But you see when you're careless with it. You see when your life important to you, you kinda want tip it too. That's why I'm telling you say you have to move clean, move squeaky, clean. I mean not talk about your clothes. I talk about in your mind, in your meds. You have to just hold a whole commandment that I'm my brother and my sister's keeper. And do no harm to no man. And make no man harm you. I don't tell yourself you be no peanut butter, nor no jelly. As I say, just chat out there in a loving way for the brothers and the sisters. Because we are all one. I want to take this moment to say condolences to Dwayne Francis, friends and families, aka Muscle Man. I want to tell the youths them say, You hear the pastor sing, but when the road call up yonder, everybody have to meet it. But you do your best if you not meet it too early. You guarantee. You do your best on this earth to make a positive mark. Because you see, when a year turn, there's going to be a report card. And I know teacher give it. And I know lawyer, and I know doctor, and I know rasta. You guarantee. A man is judged by what he does when he have his life. So when you step up to the great altar and they ask you what you have done, have you stolen milk from the calf? Have you murdered? Have you done ill will to your brothers or sister? And when you go down the list by you, and you realize you use your life to do evil, and not just evil against your brother and your sister, alright, down a dungeon you go. You guarantee. So, like Garnet say, be still, wicked man. Be still, evil man. And do some good today, like Kalanje said. Jano, R.I.P. Muscle. Condolences to the friends and families. Jano. And thank you for tuning in today, people. And if you have not subscribed, just subscribe to the Rastaman channel. Can you say, boy, I'm kind of samba. But you can't upbeat all the time. One of the youths them for hold one year in their mind. Know yourself. As when these things happen, I know you alone get hurt, you hurt everyone else that's close to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari, so you have Deep Roots TV. Hit the red subscribe button for me, Trying to bring some closure here to the vicious killing of Dwayne Francis, aka Muscle Man, in the Blueberry Condo in Lauderhill, an area called Deep Side in South Florida. Muscle Man has been laid to rest. Yeah, may his soul rest in peace. And more life, and more joy. And of course, and more happiness. If you have not subscribed as yet, family, hit the red subscribe button. Bless up on yourself. Bless up on yourself.
So from them mix with the fire, them have to mix with the lightning. Them mix with the lightning, them have to mix with the thunder. Them mix with the thunder, them got to mix with the world. And they so black people put the wicked them under. Hey Babylon, me see them a fret and them a wonder. Who flashy lightning and who roll the thunder? Deep root flashy lightning and him roll the thunder. Babylon, me see that them a panda. Look how much of the youth them will them fret and kill, look how much them put under. How much of the youth them will them send a dove cut ya. Where Babylon the fire burn no longer. Babylon the proofs for that say you can't turn ya. Fire king, Rastaman and real fire king. Boy, fire king, Rastafari soldier real fire king. Yeah, balalang bang,
Pick up Deep Roots TV. Respect, make sure to tune in the year every time.
Tune in to Deep Roots TV. Log in, subscribe, online, YouTube. Get there or be square. Jacob said that.
We're watching Deep Roots TV!
My name is Akaya, and you're watching Deep Roots TV.
Watching Deep Roots TV.
Deep Roots TV.
You're watching